man rotting in the sink, he'd have been pleased I told him. That I told him, there is a man rotting in the sink. He'd have been pleased while rotting in the sink. If I had said there isn't, he doesn't exist, he's not there, it would probably be a semi-decomposed phrase, something like, one is rotting in the sink, though actually he may be out buying the newspaper. But not so, he is rotting in the sink. Afterwards, there is a way to rot. There is also rotting so as to. There is also one after him. After is a moment. Rotting is an accumulation of moments, or afterwards that are aftermaths. Not before, for that would be beforehand. There is always a man rotting in the sink. He is always the same as afterwards. So we are at the same point, the beginning, and the beginning is before, and before is always. Obviously, a man is not a sink. A sink cannot rot, but a man can. If I had said there is a sink rotting, I'd have said there are ways to say sink and ways to say rotting. But I didn't say rotted man, or he's rotted, or rotten. I didn't even say he's gone rotten, or to rot. Nor did I say he or all or that one. No, I didn't say that man is rotting or man is. Just one. Fundamentally, because there is always a man rotting in the sink. This is a basic fact. This has a basis in fact. All in all, it assumes defactual semantics. The process of rotting implies on the way to disappearing, being, decomposing. No more rotting in the sewer, seconds, ring, fear, ring, craven, fear, that's all, eh? We all know. I repeat, this fact is basic. This fact is basic. Every woman has a man rotting in her sink. The impersonal becomes universal. The universal becomes unipomal. The unipomal stays silent. All men rotting make the same face. All faces rotting make the same man. All them rotting make a male face. At this point, identification is impossible. Although there is a way to identify, the way of the sink, it's always the same sink, the same, making a male face. That is the sink. There no doubt exists. There the sink exists.
Fregall, amb l'espresa del fregall de color verd, com un prat verd. Rasco mentre intento amb la mandíbula serrar el teu nom dins la cavitat cranial, que ja n'és plena de noms. I sobre els noms, les pedres. I sobre les pedres, els continents. I sobre els continents, les necròpolis dels astres. Quan una pluja intensa ho esborra i em llepa els llavis perquè digui, i digui, i digui, i no calli més. Així que raspo, frego fins que em faig sang, i de la sang en neixen roques amb un cor clos al de dins, i de la boca em cau un nom que rodola fins allí on els cavalls lleven l'ombra dels ocells que no poden volar.
Scourer. I scrub with the green scourer, green as a meadow, while with my jaw I try to etch your name in the cranial cavity that is already full of names, and on the names stones, and on the stones continents, and on the continents necropolises of stars, when a heavy downpour erases it and licks my lips, urging me to speak, 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 and never be silent. And so I scrub, I rub till I bleed, and rocks spring from my blood that enclosed a heart, and a name falls from my mouth and rolls down to where horses lick the shadows of birds that cannot fly.
Ploraneres al tanatori. Ploranera 1. Jo tracto tots els morts com si fossin vius, delicadament. Els pregunto l'hora, si tot els està bé, si prefereixen un plor més lent, una llàgrima més rodona. Hi ha morts molt mirats. Ploranera 2. Li han extret imaginació i vísceres amb l'harina fosca. El cor reposa un moment sobre la taula dels versos i algú diu que és una lluna d'estiu que batega. Ploranera 3. Arriben els familiars, s'obren les portes de l'abundància. El mort fa recompte de tots els convidats, que no en falti ningú. Ploranera 2. El van buidant lentament. Ara li extrauen els somnis amb un xuclador de vent. Se'l rebenta la bossa i els somnis escampen. Un va posar-se sota el barret d'una senyora. És ja un somni adoptat. Ploranera 3. Circulen els recordatoris amb el nom dels parents. Els pallassos negres saben que els ha arribat l'hora, faran riure el mort si res no els en priva. Ploranera 1. Molts morts són com papallones de tardor. Les esquitxa la llum i es fonen vora els baladres. Ploranera 2. A tots, més d'una vegada ens tocarà morir. Jo vaig morir l'any passat, encara tinc al nas aquella furibunda olor de flors irades i voluptuoses. Ofegar un mort és cosa de pètals. Ploranera 3. En tots els morts hi veig el mateix mort. A aquell jo ploro, per sobre de tots els altres. Ploranera 1. Es prega als assistents que no retinguin més sospirs i queixes, que deixin les mandíbules caigudes. Els missatgers del gran director del dolor precipiten dins del taüt obert rius i muntanyes, falcons que criden com si volgués ploure i un riu que es desborda ple de neus i d'amnèsies. Ploranera 2. Com plora la dona que acaba d'entrar. Plora en 30 llengües diferents i 30 déus morts ressusciten per agombolar-li la pena. Ploranera 3. Discuteixen acaloradament els pallassos negres amb l'advocat d'ulleres de muntura que acaba d'arribar i ja té una mà sota les faldilles de la dona que plorava. Tot fa una olor dolça, untuosa i amarga de cérvol mesquer. Déu es pixa de riure. Ploranera 1. A l'altre costat del taüt obert hi ha un jardí i un riu que hi corre. L'aroma aquí és tan forta que fins els somnis deixen de respirar. Es tornen peixos brillants i s'amaguen dins el fang de les aigües. Ploranera 2. Els morts cal lligar-los als seus llits, enverinar-los amb l'aroma de flors verinoses, dàlvies, malves, gessamins, sarnats, roses pretèrites. Les seves ànimes els segueixen tèrboles, n'esperen l'eternitat, com qui espera un autobús a la parada equivocada. Ploranera 3. Finalment, Déu arriba amb el capellà al salpasser i 2 coloms blancs. De mig suat, amb la túnica blanca esbaldregada. Fa tard. L'arribada de Déu sempre omple les butxaques. Ploranera 2. Déu coneix la mort, però no pot experimentar-la. L'home l'experimenta, però no la pot conèixer. La tensió es palpa. Ploranera 3. La família pren possessió del mort. Sospesa amb una mesura, possessions, ossos, ronyons, pulmons, artèries, venes. Ho vol tot és seu. Ploranera 2. Tot és seu, però no l'ànima. Cap ànima és engendrada, cap ànima és parenta d'altra. Ploranera 3. Convidats i familiars van deixant la casa funerària. S'han fet 3 negocis i s'ha signat el naixement d'un nen en una futura parella i s'han reconciliat, encara que per poca estona, uns vells amics. Ploranera 2. Tots naixem perfectes per a la mort, malforjats per a la vida. Ploranera 1. Una dona plora efusivament i provoca una tempesta de neu. Es desprenen allaus de les regions closes. Els llavis dels morts s'omplen de flors i de gel.
Wailers in the tanatori. I treat all the dead as if they were alive, considerately. I ask them the time, if everything's fine, if they prefer a slower wail, a more fulsome tear. The dead could be very picky. Wailer 2. They extracted his imagination and entrails with a dark, dissecting hook. For a moment, his heart rests on the table of verse, and someone says it throbs, like a summer moon. Wailer 3. Family arrive. The doors of abundance open. The dead man tallies up the guests, lest anyone is missing. Wailer 2. They empty him slowly. Now they extract his dreams using a pipe to hoover. Their bag bursts, and the dreams escape. One slips under a lady's hat. It's now an adopted dream. Wailer 3. Reminders circulate with the relatives' names. The black clowns know their time's come. They'll make the dead man laugh, if nothing stops them. Wailer 1. Many corpses are like autumn butterflies. The light splatters them, and they melt by oleanders. Wailer 2. We will all die more than once. I died last year. My nose still feels the strong scent of fierce, voluptuous blooms. Drowning a dead man is all about petals. Wailer 3. In every dead body, I see the same dead man. I weep for him over all the others. Wailer 1. Those present are begged not to repress more sighs and plaints, to let their jaws sag. Messengers from the great director of sorrow flood the open coffin with rivers and mountains. Falcons shriek as if wanting to rain, and a river overflows with snow and oblivion. Wailer 2. How the woman who just came in weeps! She weeps in 30 different languages, and 32 dead revive to soothe her sorrow. Wailer 3. The black clowns argue heatedly with a lawyer with rimmed specs who has just arrived, his hand already under the skirt of the weeping woman. Everything gives off the sweet, unctuous, bitter smell of musky deer. God pisses himself laughing. Wailer 1. There is a garden on the other side of the open coffin where a river runs. The aroma is so pungent, even dreams stop breathing. They turn into glittering fish and hide in the muddy waters. Wailer 2. The dead must be tied to their beds, poisoned with scent from poisonous blooms, dahlias, mallow, moth-eaten jasmine, faded roses. Their spirits follow them into the mists. They await eternity, like somebody waiting for a bus at the wrong stop. Wailer 3. God finally arrives with priest, hyssop, and 2 white doves. He's sweating in a white tattered tunic. He's late. God's arrival always fills pockets. Wailer 2. God knows death, but cannot experience it. Man experiences it, but cannot know it. The tension is palpable. Wailer 3. The family take possession of the dead man. Parsimoniously weigh up name, possessions, bones, kidneys, lungs, arteries, veins. They want the lot. It's all theirs. Wailer 2. It's all theirs, but not his spirit. No spirit is begat. No spirit is related to any other. Wailer 3. Guests and family are leaving the funeral establishment. 3 deals have been done and the birth of a child has been agreed for a couple to be. And some old friends have made up, though it won't last for long. Wailer 2. We're all born perfect for death, cack-handed for life. Wailer 1. A woman weeps effusively and provokes a snowstorm. Avalanches crash down from enclosed regions. The dead man's lips fill up on flowers and frost.